And welcome into another episode of the Fox 54 Football Focus. I'm your host, Jonathan Bam Rivers. Pray everybody's having a blessed holiday season. Keep living life, keep doing what God has called you to do, and do it at the highest level. We've got 3 weeks left in the regular season, and when I look at the NFL right now, a lot of people have favorites who they think are going to win the Super Bowl, who they think are going to win MVP, and all that's well and good. So listen, I have no problem with your opinion, but I'm about to lay out mine because I also have substance for the reasons I feel the way I do. I want to start with the Kansas City Chiefs. And first, let me start with the guy who heads this team on the offensive side, but also is the team leader in Patrick Mahomes. Ever since he's been in the league, he's had an excellence, a standard, a consistency about himself. And see, this is why I think Patrick Mahomes is by far the best player in the NFL. You can make cases for other individuals like Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or whomever, Tyreek Hill at the wide receiver spot, Derrick Henry at the running back spot, Aaron Donald on the defensive line. All of those are great picks. This is why I say Patrick Mahomes is the best, is because he has the highest ceiling of any quarterback or probably of any player in the NFL, and yet that ceiling is almost reached every single week. So it's one thing to be consistent, but it's another thing to be consistently great on a consistent basis. Look at this year. If I were to tell you that you had a quarterback, let's be honest, the MVP is a quarterback award unless somebody has a phenomenal year that's never been done before on the defensive side of the football or a running back or a receiver. It's a quarterback award. Now, whether that's right or wrong, that's not the point. The point is that if I were to tell you that you had a quarterback who was number 1 in the league in passing touchdowns, number 1 in the league in total touchdowns, number 1 in the league in QBR, which is the quarterback rating, number 1 in the league in total passing yards, number 1 in the league in passing yards per game, number 1 in the league in passing yards per attempt, and then the top 3 or 4 in completion percentage and overall rating, he would be the runaway MVP, right? I just gave you Patrick Mahomes. See, I think a lot of people, you know I'm big on manifestation. A lot of people believe in speaking things into existence as I do. So when it comes to these other quarterbacks at this point, whether it's Joe Burrow, whether it's Jalen Hurts, whom I love, by the way, I spoke about him last week, or whether it's Josh Allen or Tua Tagovailoa, they're all phenomenal. But I think people are trying to speak into existence what has not yet happened because they haven't hit the pinnacle yet. With Patrick Mahomes, I'm speaking what is happening, what has happened, and what he is doing. And I'm going to tell you what, with an average defense and special teams that has been struggling lately, Patrick Mahomes has shown himself to be the most phenomenal, consistent, stalwart, not just on the Kansas City Chiefs, but in the NFL. And for that reason, to me, he's the best player in the league, and he's the 2022 National Football League MVP. Hey, it's your boy, Jonathan Bam Rivers. This has been another phenomenal Fox 54 Football Focus. I'll holler at you next time. God bless.